Friends, welcome back to Backstreet Reacts. If this is your first time here, please come back so that the intro checks out. Today I have for you Ikoku Nikki, or Journal with Witch, episode 3. So it would be 3 Koku Nikki, or Ikoku 3 Ki. I am a little tired today, a little bit lethargic, been feeling that. So it might be more on the down low reaction. Not that my other Ikoku Nikki reactions haven't already been, but that's okay. This is one we gotta feel out. It's not something I feel qualified immediately to talk over all the time, and so I'm down to listen for just a little bit. So let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, play. Aza. Right. Yeah. Okay. Back here we are. Oh, I've never seen that before. Whoa. Hmm. What do we got? What do you do after? Yeah, what's procedure? Yeah. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Not enough time for plants to die, but definitely enough for them to get wilted. And this, tired feeling will get me more acclimated to Asa's mindset. I don't know. Could happen. Probably not going to. Who could get acclimated? A little bit of that creativity. It's like the experience of other worlds. Ah, lost it. Asagakuru. Man. I really like getting lost in this. The yellow on the. Oh. Good, good. That's like a piece of dress that I would want. I don't like those hangers, but they're kind of important. Mm. uh, hmm. Goes in the burn pile. Everything stops. Not buying you clothes. Those are fucking expensive. Makio. Alright. Looks okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's yours. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the one thing that would survive, sure. Still not clicking. Hmm. Still working on it, yeah. Mm-hmm. She's already split off. It's perfect. Hmm. Stewing it like those pickles. Ah! Don't try to bring her back. Doesn't even try to explain it. Yeah, no, yeah. Sure. Still tired. Even more so, yeah. The lighting change. Does seem to be affecting you, though. Oh man, end of school year. Mm. She go back home? Fuck. Never been. Huh. Wow. She's never had to return, huh? They've just been staying over there. All walls are back up, huh? Don't say it. You what? Might have happened. Well, ceremonies aren't all that important. uh, that's so fucking. Oh god. Hmm. Sure, yeah. So in front of you, it's that hat? Weird ass. Hmm. Yeah. To have a history with. Hmm. See. Yeah. Especially me. I just use words. I don't fucking know what they mean. Hmm. Even the slightest remark. All the slouching in her like posture. Ah. It was good. It was good. Good job. Hmm. Ah, we're gonna end the episode here. Fuck. Pick up that phone, girl. There it is. Mhm. All right, so 3 episodes warrants a few tears. Let's get into it. Jesus. Oh, there's a lot. Yeah. My mom would never say this. What's the like? I don't want to be doing work. Yeah. Oh man. So Asa's feeling in the moment. She's still really, really trying to hold on to them and keep them first. Like, hold on to instinct. She knows how like the social dynamic changes when Naviri. He knows what like how the social dynamic changes when there's something so massively affecting that like it's a tragedy that affects somebody in a way where it reduces them to a simple thing. I don't want to be, yeah, now everyone will only see me as the girl with dead parents. I just wanted it to be normal. I didn't want anyone to bring it up or be conscious of it. They're gonna tiptoe around me now. I just needed to get through the graduation. It didn't need to be this whole thing. Now, yeah, at the festival, in her mind, They're only gonna see her as that lost kid, that pitiful soul, when she doesn't feel that way herself and she doesn't want others to feel that way about her. You're in the faculty office. No, she's not. She's anywhere else. Don't take it out on others. Good. Shut the fuck up. You are a grown ass woman. It's, man. Emiri, like, approaching her, knowing that she's done a bad thing. And, like, also immediately pulling her hands back when she realizes. Oh, it's so good. Taking pictures of each other, taking stock, keeping the memory, you know? There's a part of the episode that's frozen in time. Things stopped happening in this stuffy apartment. So we take his picture to remember it by, to remember the other moments, to remember each other. Discard steru. I don't like these. I don't like these. These are nice. I get I get why they have to exist, but like I don't like them. Okay. Okay. All right. Again, Makio trapped by the past. Uh, Asa now even further trapped by the present. Everyone knows her state. Everyone knows what uh kind of strait she is in, her condition relative to, you know, society. Everyone feels as though she's something worthy of pity. I wanted to be reduced to that, and that's why she clung to Makio as the one person who saw through all of her circumstances and into her emotional state and validated it. But even she, you know, she backpedals on it, doesn't exactly, you know, agree with her past self and everything that she says. Yeah, she returns to 702. This isn't the way home. Or, well, it was, but it's not the way home now. Oh my god. The constant messaging and the sound, like, replaying over and over again. Her turning to say shut up to the phone and that it's Makio that's messaged her. Ah! That's like. I genuinely don't believe this is a manga adaptation. This is too perfect of a scene, you know? A cinema shit right there. Like the in say like Demon Slayer the Infinity Train, where Tanjiro keeps on slicing and slicing and slicing to himself to get out of the dream, and then he loses like the thread of whether he is awake or asleep, and then Inosuke has to save him from cutting his own head in the present and then now in the real. Snapping at something that doesn't that isn't the cause. Mhm. Does that a few times. Kicks the trash bin over. Asa snaps at the phone and then snaps at Makio, who she's not fighting with. This fucking scene. There's nowhere for you to be alone at my place. And I have the obligation to watch over you. So for now, let's take a foot bath. Very interesting cobbling together of a sentence, you know? Because like you have the we're stuck with each other. I can't leave you alone. And so there's no reason for us to be going through this dispute right now because we're just gonna like stew in it if we don't resolve it as soon as we can. And then just the offering of something that might be able to break the ice. But baths are warm. Good. Is there like I don't actually know symbolism of foot bathing other than like the Christian imagery of it. The like Last Supper, be humbling yourself. You only need blah 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 blah. You traveled a great distance. Sure, like the traveler has walked. I know she said it was related to like freezing or something. Like you don't want to be stewing over this while you're cold. So let's do the foot bath. Making herself lower, making herself humble. I mean, it fits with the Christian, imagery of the foot bath. Uh, but yeah. Wow. That phone's been going off. Would love to get back to work. You're the reason I'm not getting back to work. I have to worry about you. I would never say anything like that. What's the actual? Because that is like a little bit reductive. What does she say? What a drag. Shimamura's sword. Love to get some fucking work done. What a drag. Mom would never say anything like that. She's not as forward. She's not Makio. Don't try to come. She's still a little bit like, in the present living with it. Makio's already in the past living with her sister. Hmm. Would never say anything like that. Who do you take me for? What a drag. Good, great. Look, we're not fighting. Man. The communication. Actual adult. Go back to the fucking student faculty office. Not an actual adult. Oda Sensei was only thinking of you. I fucking yay. Friends you have a history with, huh? Yeah. We've known each other for about 23 years now. Fighting is basically reserved for outgoing people. Sure. That might be a little. I don't know about that, but like, it's certainly maybe more common. Introverts, uh, like, or people pleasers, so so good at bottling it up until it snaps, and then that's it. Fighting, fighting lightly might help a little. He's good at wearing different hats. I know her. I know her a little bit. That goes my girl. I won't say school friends are for life, but they are, in the way that they are, irreplaceable. Not invaluable, irreplaceable. No one else like her. Yeah. Like, really having to. Uh, Even as a writer, really having to struggle with the words that she comes up with and, switch on a dime when she says the wrong words, even if they've already had their effect on somebody else. Man. I've had my fill of that on this channel. Fucking hell. Back to school. Yeah. But then a little bit of reconciliation. I wouldn't have been able to read without you. Made it feel like my life was worth it. Not even exaggerating. Not even exaggerating. That's such a good line. Yeah. They're important. And if you can reconcile, do it. And the friends that you have, and that might be the case for a while. Nope. Not in touch. Not like dearly. Uh, my friends from high school, middle school, certainly not. That was not too long ago. Maybe I should get in touch with my community college friends, but there are a few rifts that it's harder, a little harder. Some of us send messages at the beginning of the month, but I definitely have more online friends that I have more of a history with. Friends in college, they've stuck around. A little bit more history, a little bit more time. Might make all the difference. I'll always make friends. Makio also says that she can always. She's been better at making friends. Yeah, this is important. This is what is. And then I don't want to touch on it too much because, like, every other show on the channel, I've extolled the virtues of Yuri or whatever the fuck. That's important. They're friends. They're like that's the important relationship that needs to be sustained, upheld. It doesn't matter going any further than that, or any and you can't go back from that, you know. Like, crying and knowing the consequences and circumstances before you even tell her. Gotta pick up the phone. The difference, like, the little pause in between. 97%. Dear Lord, that's more charge than my phone is. Still on 4G though. The little pause here. The little pause. You have a choice. Do you call? Do you video call? Either is valid. Either is totally valid. We see that, they are more prone to calling, at least by this a slight amount of textual evidence, but or no, that's just she wanted to call. But yeah, I mean, good choice. Any choice would have been good here. Make a choice. Sorry. I don't hate you. It's not the fight I'm willing to fight. Fuck, he's just like, I'm done talking. I don't got any more in me. That's my tank exhausted for maybe even the week. I'm done here. My work here is done. And so she just goes back to writing. Man. Ah. So good. I'm gonna tear up again. You're flip-flopping. Humans can do that. I remember getting fuck. Something that I totally did not do. What do you mean? Skip out on graduation and go get Korean barbecue? Definitely didn't do that recently. Who said that? I don't know. Was it the wind? Thank you, everybody. Oh my god, what an episode. This is a fucking gem. This is a real gem. So glad. And I'm so glad I'm doing this. It's got me, to rethink a little bit on how I need to sort out the discussion sides of things or even the reaction. Do I need to be reacting all out, making jokes? I do think a few jokes that I made during the first 2 episodes were a bit out of pocket for the reaction, but that's just a coping mechanism. My emotions will be stored in the discussion mostly because that is where the important stuff lies. It's that second look on things that is a little bit stronger and a little bit more revealing than the first. And so I'm glad I do, discussions. This is an important part, and even if I got more views, more subscribers, whatever, as just a reactor who watched more shows, did more things, but didn't do the discussion afterwards. That's not my style. That's not how I roll. Doesn't mean that's not valuable. Of course you want to see as many people as you want react to the thing with as much fervor and passion as you do in a little amount of time. But also, this is important. I do think this is important, and that's why I value it, and that's why I do it. What was I saying about rethinking? Yeah, I was going into how do I want to structure this? Because I do a lot of attempts at analysis of scenes or getting the deeper meaning and psychology and all of that, but it's only maybe half the time I put in my personal reaction to everything. It's more like I'm writing an essay than I'm doing a reaction video on the YouTubes and stating how I feel, and so this one definitely brings it out of me. There are definitely a few reaction series on the channel that have. City's great. Sometimes I do tend to skew on the more analytical side of things, even for some parts of Ave Musica, but yeah. It's a gem. I'm so glad I found it. I'm so glad I immediately clung to the synopsis and decided, yep, gonna watch this shit. I know what I want to watch. And that's why I only watch like a few things every season. And Gundam. I'm not gonna fucking do a reaction series to Gundam. No one would. There are people who watch on Tiabu's channel, but like that's Tiabu. Whatever. Off in the weeds. Asa. Oh my god. And like, all the characters act their age. All the oh, it's so nice. Like the symbolic throwing away of the garbage, just like sayonara till we meet again. That conflict and conflict management and the spur of the moment impulsive bullshit that Asa pulls, even though she has complete and total reason to pull all the bullshit that she does. Oh, it's really good, guys. It's so good. I can't imagine you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, but I hope you did. Thank you all for tuning in this week. I hope to see you again next week for more Ikoku Nikki. Do I? Yes. I was smiling. I was smiling a lot at the end of this. Because this was a happy ending. This made me very happy. It's a bittersweet moment. But it's gonna be a happy memory. And I think that might be the end point of all of this. Thank you all for coming out. See you later. Bye bye.